What's up, everyone, and welcome to Save the Game Boy, your Patreon exclusive Nintendo podcast presented by Save the Game Media. I'm your host, Kevin, and if you're hearing this, then you are a patron over at patreon.com/Save the Game Media. And thank you for your support of our product, of all our podcasts, all our wonderful stuff we do here. I have no idea why these two weirdos are dancing and doing weird stuff.
Usually I dance for the Patreon shout out, but since this is just patrons here, I just do the dance the whole time. So
okay,
there you go.
okay.
Yep.
And we don't have any theme music, so we can't dance backstage for this one. So it's really just us. Macarena, hey Macarena. Anyway, I'm joined by Mr. Physical Copy himself, Ethan. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, I'm doing great. Had some steak today. Always a good day when you get steak. All right, so I'm happy. I just had my V8 Energy, jacked me up for the show. Kevin, the V8 Energy, these come in clutch. These are the greatest things in the world. Go out, get yourself some pomegranate blueberry V8 Energy. We're going to talk about Nintendo. Look, this is healthy. Look, one combined serving of veggies and fruit. Okay, who knows how much sugar? I didn't read that part, but it's good.
It's like saying apple juice is a vegetable at the school cafeteria.
Dude, apple juice is so good, though. Come on,
Apple
don't
juice
tell me
is so good.
It's
Apple juice
so
is top tier
crispy.
juice.
It's
all right.
crispy.
Hold on. Warm apple cider, better than apple juice.
That's
Nah,
I love
nah.
warm apple cider, but that's a crazy take.
I don't.
I want to.
I drink apple cider cold.
What?
Cold apple cider is great too.
Yeah.
Have you ever
I
had
love
apple
cold
cider
apple
with like cloves in it?
Oh
No,
yeah,
No.
we have an apple orchard near here. They make fresh apple cider donuts
Or
and
it's-
fresh apple cider when you
Oh,
go apple picking.
Apple
Hell
cider
yeah,
donuts
bro.
are bomb.
Oh God, you dip it in the apple cider. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul.
All right, this is
High
not
blood
the food
pressure.
podcast, I guess.
High
yeah.
blood pressure. I'm telling you.
And we're also joined by the host of No Limits, a PlayStation podcast. You guys just recorded, I think. Taylor, how you doing?
Yeah, thanks. About an hour ago, we finished recording, had dinner, watched some Seinfeld. Now I'm here.
Ooh, Seinfeld, my man. What
back
season we
on it.
on? What season
Bunch
we
of
on?
boomers in here. What's going on?
I see. I turned it off before because I'm like, I'm tired of this, and then I came back to it, and I just got to the episode where the sauna episode. It was a good one.
It's a great show, Ethan. All right, and nothing to do with boomers.
I'm
all
on
right,
season 4 right now.
Seinfeld holds up.
Bunch of boomers.
I
That's all I'm
maintain
gonna
that.
say.
I'm watching New Girl right now, personally, but
We've been watching Last of
That
Us TV
show's
show
not
soon.
bad. Oh yes, tonight
Tonight's Last of Us TV show.
as they're recording, I
Kev,
think they're releasing 2 episodes.
At least
right?
try the show. Just maybe an episode or two.
here's the thing. All right.
You like the game?
Yes. No, I don't. It's not that I don't want to watch the show. It's that I don't want to subscribe to HBO Max.
Oh, you don't have
here we
HBO
go.
access. Okay, I see what you mean.
I don't have HBO Max, and I googled it because I knew it was premiering tonight. I was like,
It's $15 a
maybe
month.
that is so much money.
Do
No, this is
you
what you
know
do.
how much you get with HBO Max?
You wait until the whole season's out. Buy it for a month. Watch it all. Cancel your subscription.
Or that, yeah.
It's not worth $15.
That's-
I mean, I'm gonna say it's not worth it.
HBO
My mom pays for it, so
is incredible. They got all the Studio Ghibli movies on there. They got like all the DCU stuff on there, whether movies
Oh,
or
it's great.
animated.
Oh, yeah,
all
Batman
the
animated
cartoons.
series.
Lower the
Sopranos,
price.
The Wire, Game of Thrones,
Chernobyl,
Chernobyl. Some of the best
House of
shows
the
in television.
Dragon,
The Batman, Robert Pattinson Batman's on there.
the Batman.
Yeah,
Kevin,
which
The
I thought was
Batman.
just okay.
I liked it.
Go watch
Yeah,
our
might as
review
well.
of the Batman frame by frame. Everyone, go check it out.
Was that frame by frame, or was that?
I'm pretty
Project
sure it was
X-Lock-
like one
that
of our
Project
first
X-Lock
ones?
Extra. I thought it was one
Was
of our
that
Project
before
X-
we even did Save the Game Media?
I don't know, man.
That was
When
I
April.
know we reviewed it.
April
I know we
2022.
reviewed it.
That was before Save the Game Media.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
then it must
Project
have been
X-Lock
an extra.
Extra. Wow.
That might have been the movie that kicked it off. Like, we need to do more film TV. Let's just expand.
I can't justify $15 a month for that, guy. Sorry. Maybe.
Listen up.
I'm just saying I can get Apple TV for like $5 a month.
And what do you get? Some stupid soccer show?
Ted Lasso is a treasure. Mythic Quest is an amazing show.
I want to
Well,
watch Yellowstone.
You're
That's the
paying
next
for
show I'm
Apple
watching.
TV, but you don't pay for HBO. How
No,
much
I
is Apple
don't pay
TV?
for Apple. Apple
Okay.
TV is $5, but when I'm not gonna.
Bree said
I pay
could
for
get-
Peacock a
I
month
actually
every
might
month.
get
though.
Apple TV if it's only $5.
Bree
That's
said I could get
crazy.
in our policy for Apple TV. I just want to watch Severance. I think Ted Lasso's bad. I said it.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna move off this and get to the Nintendo portion of the podcast, everyone, because that's what Save the Game Boy is. You funded us over on patreon.com, so we do a monthly Nintendo show here. And to kick off 2023, we are going to do a little fun predictions episode, but instead of us just rattling off predictions, what each of us has done, we've made a bingo card with predictions. So we're going to go through each of our bingo cards, and we're going to be playing this game throughout the year. So probably at the start or end of every episode this year, we'll be checking in on the bingo cards, seeing if any of our predictions have come true. The first one to get a bingo wins the year. If no one does, I think the person with the most predictions on the board wins.
All right.
How are we feeling?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good
Okay.
with that.
All
I feel like we're gonna get bingos though. I feel like we all.
I
have
don't
some
know.
pretty good-
I have some pretty ballsy predictions for fun, so we'll see.
Okay.
I also have some pretty ballsy
Is
predictions.
there some talking in the background? Shout
Whoops,
out.
that
To
might be me.
whoever
My bad.
that is. Shout out.
Shout out to Taylor's parents. What up?
Shout
How's
out
it
to
going?
that guy. Yeah.
Anyway, who would like to kick us off for the bingo? I can go first if we want to just.
Yeah,
see
you
what
want
I've
to just go
done.
around? You, me, Taylor. You, me, Taylor. We'll just
Yeah,
do
sure.
the full clockwise circle.
So I will. I'll share my screen here for our
Ooh,
bingo.
I don't have screen share up.
Um,
Oh, are we gonna have to swap screen share every single time?
It's not that hard.
let me. I don't want to show everyone our Google Drive.
Yeah,
so
don't
let me-
dox us again.
Let
Kevin.
me let me pop this.
Granted,
up
it would only
real
be
quick.
patrons this time. So
How
there's
about we just tell people top left to right?
There's probably less malicious
how it
intent,
is.
but yeah.
I got it. It's all good.
It's all good.
We're
Okay.
we're Gucci. All right.
Mhm.
I don't need that. Okay.
Bing. We're playing Bing.
Yeah,
Kev?
we're playing Bing. We're
Kev?
playing Bing. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I just need to say it. Your top left prediction. I got the same one, man. Not in the same spot. Wait, Tears of the Kingdom scores 90 plus. I have that one too. And
Hold
I
on. I have a different one than that.
All right, so let's go through these. So we'll start with we'll go column by column. So we'll start with the B column. My first prediction is a Mario baseball game is announced this year. I feel like we've gone through all the other sports games for the Switch. Like we've had tennis, we've had golf, we've had strikers, even though it was terrible. So I feel like baseball is the only untapped one. It's time to bring it. I think this year we'll get the baseball game announced and released most likely.
The last Mario baseball game was Mario Superstar Baseball for the Nintendo GameCube in 2005. So I would agree.
It was Super Sluggers for the Wii.
No,
Was it
this is-
Super Sluggers for the Wii?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
it was.
Hold on, I gotta look this up. Oh, there's Super Sluggers for the Wii. What year is that?
Because I was an adamant fan. Right.
Oh, either way, that's old as dirt. That's vintage.
I think it's like 06, 07.
It's so vintage. It's going for $40 on the Nintendo shop. You know a game's old when it's going for $40.
Wait, which Nintendo shop? Like Wii U shop?
On GameStop's website, it's going for
Oh,
$40 still.
That's not Nintendo shop.
I mean, Nintendo's probably still selling it for 40. Who are we kidding?
Nintendo
Dude,
still
these
probably
these
selling it for
retro
60.
prices, it is like stupid. Anyway.
Do we want to do one and one and one, or are you going to reveal your whole card and then I reveal my whole card and then?
Oh no, I think we'll go card by card. So I'll probably just
Okay.
we can just talk about my predictions. What
Sounds
you guys
good.
want to give me a rating? How likely you think this is, or
I think a total of 6 wait. Sorry, does your total of 6 directs include partner directs and indie showcases, or is it official Nintendo directs?
Oh no, I
We'll-
was just
we'll
scoring
get-
the baseball one.
yeah, but score the baseball. Yeah,
I'm gonna say
'cause we're gonna
5
go
out of
square by
10
square.
because I think it could be either or. I
I also
there's
think 5 out of 10, and I'm someone
I-
who predicted this too.
yeah.
All right. So 50-50 chance, really.
Yeah.
is what you guys are saying.
Right.
Okay. My next one, I think we get a new Let's Go Pokemon game coming out this holiday. So we got
Interesting.
we got a Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, like, was it 3 or 4 years ago now?
And those were remasters.
It's been a while.
Not remasters, reimaginings, right?
Remakes.
Of-
But they sold incredibly well. They are still, I think, in the top
Mm.
10 or top 15 of the Switch
Mhm.
game sales. So in my mind, they'd want to follow up. That Pokemon Go is still going. Like, I don't see a reason for them not to follow up with. It's an easy, like, just remake, maybe Gen 2.
I think Let's Go Johto with Lugia and Ho-Oh as the 2 mascots might happen.
Mm-mm. I don't think it's under the Let's Go like branding because they just came out with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I think they're constantly changing their names. I don't think it. I think Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. That's it. You're not getting any more of the
Nah.
Let's Go
I
branding.
think
on
they'll keep
anything.
it. It's sold really
too.
well. It's really great for like 4-year-olds who don't know what they're doing.
Their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pokemon games haven't had that on it. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, those
know.
were actual Pokemon. This is like a spin-off. Let's Go is like its
Yeah.
own.
It's a spinoff. It's its own franchise.
It's
Like Mystery Dungeon was.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's how I view
Alright.
it anyway.
Yeah,
Alright.
same, Kev.
All right. Well,
I'm going to
Ethan
give you a
doesn't.
2 out of 10. I'm going to give you a
Okay.
2 out of 10 on it. I'm sorry.
I'll give
All
you a 4 out of 10. No, that's a
Okay.
lie. I give you a 6 out of
That's
10.
pretty low.
New
All right, my
Pokemon,
man.
new Pokemon is like guaranteed. Just if it's Let's Go versus a remake, I think is uncertain.
Speaking of remakes, my third one is Metroid Prime remake / remaster. I don't know which one it's gonna be, so I'm playing it a little safe here. I know other people might have Metroid Prime 4. I do not think Metroid Prime 4 is coming out this year. I am very much in the camp of if we get anything Metroid related, it will be the Prime remake remaster that's been long rumored.
I could see this happening before Metroid Prime 4 to like satiate people's appetite.
Yeah, I
You know
give it
what
a
I mean?
6.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't think Nintendo's putting a lot of respect on the Metroid IP as much as they should be.
Dread is pretty recent.
Dread
They
was
announced-
incredible,
They
but
announced that in E3. I think they might announce this at E3 too.
I don't know. I think there's more of a chance that they do a re-announcement of Metroid Prime 4 than they do of the remake because I haven't heard jack about a remake, honestly. And that just might be me being out of
Oh,
touch.
the
but
Metroid
I
Prime
don't-
remake has been pretty heveily rumored amongst like
I feel like Nintendo games are
insiders
always
for a
rumored.
couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who are these Nintendo insiders? They're
Jeff
wrong like
Grubb.
all the time.
Mike Minotti.
Nobody
Jeff-
can predict what happens in Nintendo. Give me a break.
What are
They
you talking
kill
about? That's
people.
why we got the Switch Pro
Nate
and
the
then the
Hate.
Switch Pro again.
Modern
the
Vintage
Switch
Gamer.
Pro, the Switch Pro again. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Not blowing it. You guys don't have any faith in me so far, but I think we're gonna change.
I agree with the baseball. It's okay.
All right. The Mario movie coming out on my birthday. I want it known is coming out April 7th. I will be turning 30. Everyone is required to
Aw.
go see the Mario movie.
I'm gonna go see it.
After saying happy birthday on Discord.
Yes, after you come wish me a happy birthday in Discord. The Mario movie will make over $1 billion.
That's crazy.
1 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
Why is that crazy? I really want to
Hold
know,
on.
guys.
I think it makes a shit ton of money, just not that much.
Let me tell you, if it makes over $1 billion, that means the Mario movie will be one of the highest grossing films in the history of humanity.
It's one of the
No
biggest
chance.
brands, so I
Let's
mean,
see.
there's a chance.
The
Imagine what
fall- Tons of movies have made $1 billion.
How many animated movies have made $1 billion? Let's look.
about Tree Fitty.
We got Zootopia made $1 billion. Finding Dory made $1 billion.
Spider-Verse.
Despicable Me 3, Aladdin,
Toy
wow.
Story
Toy
movies.
Stories. Okay, there's
Wall-E.
more than I thought. Wow.
There's $51 billion movies.
Hold on. Minions made a shit ton of. Oh wow, there's a lot more than I thought. Incredibles 2. Shout out Incredibles 2. I'm so happy that was successful. Great movie. Frozen, $1 billion, of
Yo,
course.
if
Wow.
Finding Dory can make $1 billion, Mario's got this in the bag.
Frozen 2. Lion King made over $1 billion. Wow.
Lion King made over $1 billion in the 90s. That's nuts.
No,
Yeah.
the 20. Wait, was it the animated one? Because I saw
Oh
2019.
no, it's the
Lion King.
2019.
Ew,
Yeah.
ew. No,
Even worse.
not that one.
Yuck. Avatar: Way of the Water is almost at $2 billion.
Avatar,
Wow.
wait, Avatar can kick
Crazy.
rocks.
James Cameron wins again. Everyone doubts the man. James Cameron just keeps coming out with these movies and making way too much money. Shout
Matt
out
Damon
James
turned
Cameron.
down Avatar,
What a dummy.
I would turn down Avatar too.
but Terminator. James Cameron peaked at
Jason
Terminator
Bourne is
2. Changed my
Jesus
mind.
Christ.
Changed my mind.
James Cameron is a legend, man.
He
So
peaked at
you,
Terminator
you,
2.
you want to redo your predictions for the Mario movie there, Ethan? Or Taylor?
No.
No, I don't think it makes over $1 billion. I'm going to stick with it. 0 out of 10.
Mario is more popular than like Mickey Mouse.
Is it? I guess for the
Nah.
global audience, it might be. For the
I'm gonna
American
say-
audience, I don't know.
My prediction is Super Mario movie will pull in over 500 million.
Yo, it's gonna do
That's
that.
my
like-
prediction.
I said over 300 million.
Yo, it's gonna knock those figures out of the park like in 2 weeks. I
All right,
don't know
good,
if
then
you
gives
guys
me a
are
bingo
on
spot.
that.
Then we get the predictions right. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay, so we can move on to my I column, and this one will only be for people that understand the Smash competitive scene. Taylor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Panda Cup final Never happens.
10 out of 10.
You don't think they force it?
10 out of 10. Fans wouldn't stay. Like fans, Smash Twitter would eat them alive if this happened.
So if
I'm gonna give it a tentative 7 out of 10. I think it's
Okay.
likely, but I feel like there might be a chance that they just try and thumb their nose at it and try and be corporate about it and force it to happen. I don't know.
So it was indefinitely delayed after all the drama went down with the Panda Global CEO and the Smash World Tour. So I know that just today, ESAM, one of the only remaining players on Panda Global, put out that he was no longer with Panda Global and it
And that
was
wasn't
not his decision.
Right. Yeah.
So people are thinking the organization is seemingly
Rip.
dissolving. So if I had to guess, I don't think there will be a Panda for a Panda Cup final to happen.
Oof.
Did it to
Yikes.
yourself, Alan, dumbass.
He he did like a twit longer or not twit long. He did what are those live the
Medium?
spaces
Oh,
that's
Spaces,
he
yeah.
did a Spaces interview the other day and was talking about like trying to like clear his name and everything and how it's like a misunderstanding. It was like, oh my god, this is nonsense.
What if he can't get work? He won't be able to get work as a doctor because like they Google his name and see all this shit.
He's a snake.
Yeah, like I'm serious. Like that might. I'm curious if it actually negatively impacts his career outside of Smash because of his name being thrown around all the time.
I don't know. I imagine most people in like his professional life probably wouldn't care. Like they'd be
Think
like,
it'd be
"Oh,
okay.
you didn't get to play a video game." They'd probably just
But
move on.
if you're a
Be
good
like,
physician, right? Yeah.
yeah. I think that one's a slam dunk personally. So I
Yeah,
might
it
as well
is.
just give
I
that
agree.
a free spot. But the next one, I also think this is a slam dunk. The Switch hits 125 million units sold
What-
next year.
What is it right now? Like 105?
115.
Oh yeah, it'll hit that.
Yeah,
Come on,
10
Kev. That's a
out of 10.
softball. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
I get to keep my free spot because of that.
With Tears of the Kingdom coming out, forget about it.
Yeah,
You don't think
totally.
at what point do they stop though? Like who doesn't have a Switch that's already gonna buy Tears of the Kingdom?
Well, I don't know. People are might be buying the OLED before they get Tears of the Kingdom.
There's always
just so
someone
they get
else.
the full experience.
There's always kids getting to that age where they're like, 4 or 5, they're
Yeah.
starting to be able to digest video games, Kev. So that's like, as long as kids are still existing, parents will keep buying them.
Yeah, there are these little humans that replace us eventually. Did you know that? And then eventually they start buying stuff too.
Conspiracy is this shit.
I'd be so annoyed if I was like a parent and my kid wanted something and then I bought it for them and then like next year they're like, here's the new one.
Oh,
The
yeah.
new
Like,
one, yeah.
If you bought a
Oh.
PS4 in like 2019, it's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, for sure. Like that would annoy me. Okay, all right. I knew that one. I had it originally at 140, and I was like, "There's no way it could sell that many next year."
I don't think so.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so I dropped it. I think we get one special edition Switch in this year
That's
in
a
2023.
softball too.
Yeah, I
10
think
out of
that's a
10.
10. Yeah.
You don't think we get more? Like if we get more,
You're saying specifically
we get
one.
yes, we get
Oh.
one and only
Oh.
one special.
There is
edition.
100% going to be at least one for the OLED
Does the
edition.
Switch
'cause they
Lite count?
haven't
Is this
had
for the
one yet.
whole family of Switch consoles?
Gotta
Or is
be,
it
right?
just
Yes,
the dock?
no, it's for the whole
Okay,
family.
there's
I
definitely
think
going to
we
be more than one.
I think we get a Tears of the Kingdom Switch.
I think here's the
And
Kingdom
that's
Switch
it.
OLED, and you get like a Pokemon or something else Switch Lite.
See, I was so this is where I'm like kind of trying to cover my bases because I'm like, what if there's no Pokemon game this holiday? Maybe there won't be
No
a
chance.
Pokemon special Switch, So then I could just get Tears of the Kingdom.
I feel like they're going to have at least one special edition for the OLED because they haven't had one yet. And I feel like Nintendo always comes out with a special edition regular Switch a year. So that's 2 right there for me.
Well, can I just say, if it's a Tears of the Kingdom, but it's across the entire family, that's one thing.
Yeah, okay. One thing.
That's
I will say
one.
that. I think there'll be a separate one, though. So I'm going to
Okay.
give that one a 3 out of 10. I think we're going to get 2 at the minimum.
I think I give it a 2 out of 10. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nintendo, a Nintendo game wins best family game at the Game Awards.
Do Nintendo games that released in previous years, can they win, or has it be released in 2023?
Has to be released. I think it's like after November 15th,
All right,
2022
that's what I
or
thought.
something.
I feel like the only game that has a chance that we know of is like Kirby, but like I think that's I don't know. I give it a 5 out of 10 because of lack of game knowledge, but it's also Nintendo, so
Pikmin?
it's not a family game.
You don't know. You don't know that.
I feel like you could consider Pikmin a family game. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the previous like this year, and 4 out of the 5 nominees are Nintendo IPs. So,
I know.
I mean, we call it a Nintendo award for a reason.
That's right.
So I'm gonna say 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Not quite an 8. I think it's very likely though.
Moving into N, we have Tears of the Kingdom scores a 90 plus.
I'll give you a 9 out of 10 on that.
Yeah, 9
Open
out of
Critic,
10.
Metacritic doesn't matter.
Keep it
Nope.
with the 90.
No pun intended here.
And then we reap the rewards in fantasy, Ethan.
Yes,
Let's
we
go.
do.
That'd be double points.
Yep.
We're going to be getting our first points in a few days here with Fire Emblem Engage.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting our first 90, Kevin. 90 plus. You know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
Let's just start running away with this thing. Easy.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm in a few leagues this year, and I'm feeling pretty good about all of them. Let me
Dude,
just
you have the
say.
best auto picks I've ever seen.
I know my auto pick draft was really
Lies of
good.
P? Are you kidding me?
No, Spider-Man 2 is my auto
What?
draft.
Lies of P as well. That's a good
crazy.
pick.
I got Spider-Man 2, Dead Cells, Lies of P. I was like,
Wild.
what is this? What is this draft?
Wild. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think Game Boy Advance emulation for NSO is
3 out of
finally
10.
announced. Damn, you got no faith. No faith in the Game Boys coming.
Is that the next one they have to be doing?
No, they don't
Right?
have to do anything.
They don't
'Cause they
have to
have-
do any of them.
They have the NES, the SNES, Nintendo 64. Game Boy
And
Advance
some-
is the next logical,
And some
Unless-
Sega stuff they have, right?
unless they go straight Game Boy.
I think instead of more consoles, they're going to start releasing new DLC day and date on the expansion pack, like they did with Happy Home, Paradise, and Animal Crossing.
I see. I almost put that, but then I was thinking what games are getting DLC, and maybe this is I know Mario and Rabbids is, but I don't know if they can control because it's made by Ubisoft. I don't know the coordination there about putting that into the service. So I was very much like, what games do they have that are going to be getting DLC this year?
Splatoon 3 and Pokemon Scarlet Violet.
Oh, that's a possibility. I'm still rooting for Game Boy though. Like, come on.
I
Oh yeah, I
you
want
get-
it to be there. I just don't think it'll be there.
I think you get a GameCube before you get a Game Boy Advance.
No.
I think
Nope.
GameCube is going to sell way more.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
NSO
tell you right now.
subscriptions.
I'm gonna tell you right now. We will never get GameCube in NSO.
No faith.
No-
No faith.
You want to know why? Because the GameCube has their best catalog of games, and they know that, and that's why they constantly take them.
Oh yeah, they got to
and
remaster Wind
resell
Waker
them.
first. They got to
Yeah.
remaster Wind Waker first and sell it for $60 before they do it. You're
That's
right.
And then they'll be like, our recent HD remaster sold 10 million copies in 6 days. Thank you. And I'll be like, why?
Because
Because
we're gluttons for it. Because we just buy it. Because we're little piggies that buy everything Nintendo gives us. It's nothing you can do.
It's true. It's true.
I'll give you a 6 out of 10 because honestly, I don't have the insight into this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, either way, not buying it. It's not worth it. I pay for I got a charge on my Nintendo account the other day because it was like, oh, your plan renewed, and I was like, what? Well, what are you talking? And then I was like, oh, right, my yearly $30 to Nintendo. To,
Wait, 30? You on a family plan that you
yeah,
pay for?
I have a
Okay.
family plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I have a bunch of people on my Switch account. And I'm like, it's $30 a year. I don't even notice it. That's like $4 a month. I don't know, $3 or something like
Yeah,
that.
whatever.
Like, who cares? Like, anyway, we get an Xbox Nintendo announcement that isn't GoldenEye.
I don't get this one. What could it be?
Banjo,
Give me
I guess,
insight into
something
it.
with Rare.
We get some sort of it. I'm leaving the door open. Any sort of collaboration between Xbox and Nintendo this year. It could be a
No.
new announcement. It could be a port. It can be
I'm gonna
literally anything.
I'm
Well,
gonna say a big no on this.
Does Banjo? I guess there are no other Banjo games. to
Banjo's
bring.
already on NSO.
We already have Banjo and Banjo-Tooie, so
I'm gonna give this a fat 1 out of 10.
Nuts and Bolts port.
That was only a 360 game.
Yeah, I know.
They're just gonna randomly port the worst Banjo game to the Switch. So like, here you go.
There you go. Sell it for
That would be
$60.
I feel
That'd
like
be hilarious.
Minecraft is a really easy. Well, I don't-
Minecraft would be a good
It's
call.
really easy out for this prediction to be correct.
Watch this. Before the release of Minecraft Legends, huge PR move by Mojang and Xbox. They dropped Minecraft Dungeons, and then released Minecraft Legends on the Switch. How crazy was that?
Minecraft
Those
and
are
Minecraft
already-
Dungeons are already on the Switch.
Yeah, those are all on the Switch.
Dungeon? Really?
Yeah.
Dungeons is on everything.
I had no idea
Yeah.
that Dungeons was on. I thought Dungeons was just proprietary Xbox. I
Nah,
thought
it's on
Minecraft was
PlayStation
on-
too.
Oh no shit.
Mhm.
Never mind. Who cares?
They
I
put
don't
Minecraft
know.
everywhere.
I don't know what in God's name they could work together on then.
Who knows? Maybe some sort of cloud streaming thing. Hmm.
Oh, so we're extending it beyond games,
yes, yeah. Anything
like technology.
Yeah, anything. I literally just put any sort of announcement that is Xbox working with Nintendo.
Oh
I'll
wait,
I'll
I
up
have
it to a
pretty.
2.
I have a pretty easy prediction for this too. If they port GoldenEye to N64 NSO. I mean, not GoldenEye. Sorry, Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark is a good one. Yeah. Didn't think about that. All right.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Okay. Well, I'm not expecting that one. Okay. That's my like
All right,
Hail
Finest
Mary
guy,
prediction.
yeah.
I'll give it a 3 out of 10.
Nintendo
Generous.
acquires a studio.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. You think it's a guarantee, basically?
Acquires a studio. I feel like there'll be some minute mobile studio that no one's ever heard of where they just acquire something.
I feel like
Kinda like-
Nintendo's in-house mobile development teams are good enough though for what they're doing. I mean, the only mobile games they're really pushing is Pokemon Go and now Pikmin Go or whatever they're calling their Pikmin Go game. I don't know many other mobile games that Nintendo is doing.
Mario Run, Mario Kart Tour, the Animal Crossing one, Fire
Oh,
Emblem
no.
Heroes.
I feel like all that stuff is developed in-house though. Nintendo
I think it
hates to
is.
go out of house.
The last thing, according to Google, when I Google last studio Nintendo acquired, it says Dynamo Pictures was a Tokyo-based CG production studio renamed to
counts.
Nintendo Pictures.
I feel like
in
when
2022.
Nintendo wants to grow, they just grow themselves. Like they just hire their own internal employees, do training, and learn how to do crap themselves. So I'm going to give this a solid 0.5 out of 10. 0.5.
Wow.
I don't think they
Opposite ends
acquire
of the spectrum
shit.
here.
I think it's a lot more likely than that. All right.
Taylor, this next one's for you and me, buddy.
Yeah.
The next
woo!
Donkey Kong game is finally
You guys are
announced.
going to like one of my
I had this one on my
predictions.
predictions too. So I give it an 8 out of 10. Sorry. Realistically, I give it a 6.5. Do I
I'm
want it to
giving
happen?
this-
Of course I do.
A 10 out of 10. And my prediction is going to go farther than this, and you guys are going to like it.
Ooh, I just feel like it's time for the Tropical Freeze follow up. You know, like it's been
Yes.
years. It
Retro's
wasn't
been
even a
development
Switch
hell.
game.
They needs to Metroid needs to be finished soon. One of the projects so they can work on this, please.
Yo, you could just give me a sequel to Donkey Kong 64. Like that'd be cool.
Well, wasn't Donkey Kong Country Returns? I guess no, that's not Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Total of 6 directs in 2023. That counts.
6.
That includes every sort of an indie direct, a regular direct,
yeah.
a
10 out of
special
10.
direct.
That's
But
easy.
I need 6 exactly. If it
10
goes
out
to
of 10.
7, I don't get it.
10 out of 10. Oh wait, exactly
10.
6. Exactly. Wait, exactly 6.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a 7.5. Actually, no, I give it a 6.8. Actually, no, I give it a 6.
Oh my god.
Give it a 6.3.
I listen. I have some reason because I looked back at the previous years and counted how many directs that they had, and they were averaging around 1 year had like almost nothing. Like there was the great direct drought of 2020.
Yeah,
was it?
supply
Something
chain
like that.
shortage, direct shortage.
Direct.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I'm feeling good about this one, but Guys, I'm gonna leave this last one for last. I'm going down to the bottom. Wind Waker port. We're finally it's one of the
Yes,
only Wii
please.
U games. Well, it's a GameCube game that was remastered for the. It's one of the only ones we haven't got brought over to the Switch.
I want more than a port though. I want
You're
a
not getting more than
full
a port.
HD 60 FPS.
That's what the Wii U one was, right? Wind Waker HD was 60 FPS, wasn't it?
I don't know. Didn't
No
play it on the
idea.
Wii U.
I give this one a
Nobody did.
7.
It's time.
I'll give it a 4 because I don't want to put my expectations high and my heart be broken because this is my favorite Zelda game of all time.
Ooh.
By far none.
Mm. I was almost said mine too, but then I remember the Game Boy Advance ones exist, and those ones are the best
Nothing
ones.
touches Wind Waker for
Minish
me.
Cap, really?
No, the game. No. Those the DS. The DS one, isn't it? Is it Minish Cap DS? I'm talking Oracle of Seasons,
Oh yeah,
Oracle of Ages.
Oh, I thought you meant Game Boy Advance. Yeah, the original Oracle of Seasons and Link's Awakening.
Yeah, the one.
Oracle of Ages.
Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. Those ones are the best. Those two,
Yeah.
made by Capcom. Probably why they're better, but who knows? My last one. New Nintendo hardware finally announced for 2024.
I give it
Eight
a
out of-
10 out of 10.
I give it a 7.5.
My prediction's similar to this. It's different, but it's similar. So I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10 because I think that's going to be the reaction.
The logical thing to do is for Nintendo to release new hardware in 2024, but the Switch is still selling. I don't know if they're going to do it.
Listen, I said this.
I mean, the Switch will sell when they put out new hardware.
Yes.
And even more.
I said
Yeah,
this
that's
for
true.
a few reasons, because if you look at their financial projections, they expect not to sell. I think it was like 20% less or something. So they know the Switch is on its way out. All right.
Okay.
They we had those rumors about how there was a Switch Pro that was apparently canceled in production. I think they're just gonna move on to the sequel console to the Switch. It's time. We've been asking for it. It'll be 7 years, which is about the life cycle of a console, and the Switch desperately needs more power. Like we need to get this going. So
yeah, games are clearly being held back.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. So that's my bingo card, guys. We will revisit that if I get any right throughout the year.
Yep.
But who would like to go next?
My turn.
Go for
Going
it.
clockwise here. Share this bad boy. Can you guys see that? Is that working?
Not yet.
I
There we
forgot
go.
show.
There we go.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. I'll do the same order Kevin did here. Tears of the Kingdom will be above an 85 on Open Critics,
10 out
similar
of
to
10.
yours, Kevin.
That's an easy one. Come on, Ethan.
Definitely 10 out of
90s are
10.
rarer than people think. Okay,
But it's
90s are
Zelda.
hard.
It is Zelda,
What did
and it's the online gaming journalist, and it's Nintendo.
Breath
This
of
is
the Wild
perfect
got what,
storm.
like 93 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's see. I just assumed Breath of the Wild Open Critic got 96.
I bet you it's
Shit.
going to be lower than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, most sequels are.
It would, if it's not, then hot damn, it's 97 to 100.
Yeah,
Right.
that'd be nuts. Imagine it 97. That's crazy. Garrett's inviting me to a party. He wants to play DMC. Super Mario movie will pull in $500 million.
Jeez,
That's my next one.
Ethan just coming for me, but lowering them. That's what I'm seeing so far.
I
My
think it's-
predictions lower.
I didn't
think-
see your card.
I think this is a 5 out of 10.
I think that's a 10 out of 10. It's easy going to do 500 million.
Yeah, so that's probably a free space for me. Free space underneath that. Internationally recognized rules of bingo.
No.
Internationally recognized rules of bingo codified in law and statute.
I want everyone to know Taylor and I did not do any free
Yeah.
space.
I wasn't
okay?
told not to do the free space, and
That-
now I don't have a prediction.
that
If
is
we
not
can all
true.
come up with one right now, I'll replace it, but I'm
No.
not going back because I'd have to
Ethan,
redo this whole card.
Ethan, if you win using the free space to make a bingo, I'm going to put an asterisk next to your name permanently.
That's fine. That's fine. All right.
January 12th, 2023 at 11:27 a.m. I send the bingo card template and say, I think we can use this. Just choose 4x4. Get rid of the free space. Type your predictions and then click generate.
I didn't see that. I think it's collusion. There was no collusion. There was no quid pro quo, Kevin. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see it. My lawyers saw it.
Are we going to storm the Capitol? Or is this what's going on here, guys?
You're going to stop the count. All right. Next one. This one's kind of small. I got to put on my reading glasses here. Tears of the Kingdom will break the top 3 best-selling Nintendo Switch games of all time with over 30 million copies sold.
0 out of 10 on a technicality. This has to
With
happen in
over 30 million.
2024. No game will it won't. Yeah, on the technicality that it can't score, it won't get over 30 million in 1 year. It won't happen. That doesn't happen with Zelda games.
That happened with why am I blanking?
Breath of the Wild did not get 30 million in a year.
Not Breath of the Wild. Animal Crossing, New Horizons got like 27 million in like a year.
That's not 30. And that's Animal Crossing.
Close.
I think that has less reach than Zelda. I mean, more
All
reach
right,
than Zelda.
so-
Casual reach.
So you guys are killing me here.
Sorry, man.
Hold on. I want to Google it.
If you said lifetime, easy, but that wouldn't fit in this prediction because it's only for a year. How about if you said
I bet you this is true, though. I bet you this is true.
New Horizons sold 5 million in its first month.
Whoa, that's a lot
What
of copies.
did it get in the whole year of 2020?
I can't.
What month did it
finding that.
release in 2020?
March, I think.
Oh, according to Nintendo's latest financial results, New Horizons has sold 31.18 million copies globally as of December 31st, 2020.
Wait, how many?
Wow.
Over 30?
31.18 million.
I still don't think Zelda has the mass appeal that Animal Crossing does. I still think under.
I think it does. I think this is going to be bigger than Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild opens so many people up to Zelda. And now, obviously, there's way more Nintendo Switches in the wild than when Zelda came out.
It's true.
Zelda came out when the Nintendo Switch came out. I don't know, not the same day, but like it was like a launch, air quote, launch title of the Switch.
Yeah.
Ethan, I give you a
4.
6.5.
Okay.
I'll revise it to a 4 instead of a 0.
I think there's a
middle road.
chance. I think there's a chance,
okay.
but I don't quite believe it. That'd be an extraordinary year.
It's like you said, that was your pie in the sky. This is my pie in the sky right
All
here.
right.
It's gonna break records either way. Metroid Prime 4 will be re-announced
9 out of 10.
at like a direct or something.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
You're gonna see a trailer. You're gonna see the guy out there saying, "We told you we were working on it. Here it is," and he's gonna snap his fingers.
Here it is, 2025.
And we need a little bit longer, but in the meantime, here's something we hope you
Here's
enjoy.
a farming simulator.
And then they snap their fingers, and it's Metroid Prime Remake, and then I check off my box.
Wow,
Guys, I half believe that Metroid Prime 4 will release cross-gen with the new Switch.
I can see that. I can believe that. Yeah. I 10 out of 10 though. It's definitely happening.
Next one, you guys are gonna love. New Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
It's coming out this year. We're getting a new Donkey Kong game coming out this year.
6 out of 10.
This is going to be one of Nintendo's not shadow drops, but one of the ones we haven't heard about yet for this year. We still have a lot of time to fill for Nintendo for first party games. They're about to announce a bunch of stuff, I'm sure, once they do their direct eventually. I don't know if this will be in the next direct, but it's coming this year. We're getting a Donkey Kong game. It's the 40th anniversary of Donkey Kong Jr., 41st anniversary of Donkey Kong, period. So maybe a Donkey Kong Jr. Who knows?
If they just gave me a new Jungle Beat with a new set of drums, I'd be so happy.
Now, let me ask you guys this. Should this include remakes or remasters?
Yes, I think
so. Like any new single player Donkey Kong experience, basically it's coming out.
What if they remake the first 3 Donkey Kong games in Tropical Freeze's engine?
Bro, don't even. That would be
one game, one pack. Yeah,
the gameplay would be like still just going up the ladders and jumping over. Like
they would remake it.
They
would
remake
be
it like they up the they fix the engine.
Yeah,
I guess. All right,
it would play like Tropical Freeze, but the level design from the original.
Okay,
that would be amazing. I'm gonna go 7.5. I think it gets announced. I'm not sure if it gets released. I want it to be released.
I give it a 6.
Released,
we all
want
6.5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There will be no less than 10, count them, 10 farming simulator games. Now, this includes games where farm simulation is a significant part of the gameplay. It's not necessarily like Farm Simulator 2022, but it's like a big part of the gameplay that's in like the marketing or whatever you want to call it. There will be no less than 10 farming simulator games.
I feel like 4 out of 10 here because there's so many obscure farming sim games that no one will ever hear of or talk about. They will exist.
For a point, I will find them all.
I was gonna say you might have to. You might have to scour the eShop, by release date and see
All
how
I know, we
many
had one
farming
direct
type
where there
games.
was like 7 of them. So if
Yes.
we have 6 directs, like you're saying, Kevin, I'm in the bag. It's over
Ethan,
with.
if you're going to be browsing the Nintendo storefront, do yourself a favor and do it in your computer browser rather than the Nintendo Switch itself.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, no, absolutely
Yeah.
not. I do as little on my Switch as I need to.
I'm gonna give this one a 1 out of 10.
Wow,
And
you don't trust that.
no, I think 10 is too high. If this was this year, Ethan,
I had to make it bold. I couldn't
yeah,
be easy
if
about
this was this year, I think this is easy points
Yeah.
because I feel like Square Enix alone released like 4. Because they had like Various Day Life and Harvestella, and I'm like,
Yep.
okay. I feel like you think the farming simulator craze is like dying down? No,
No,
like,
I think it's a
well,
quick cash grab.
you have
for a
one
lot of people
immediately.
right
You
now.
got Farming Simulator
Yeah,
2023, right?
that's a
Like
given. Yeah,
one in the bag already.
that's a given.
Does
So
lawn
we'll see.
mowing simulator count?
No, I won't
Okay,
count that.
so it's
Yeah.
not just it has to be the act of
About farming.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
plots of land with tomatoes and whatever you want.
I will expect a written list proving
I'll have it.
10 came out this year.
I'll have it. Next, this one's probably an easy one. Nintendo will arbitrarily attack a content creator, clearly targeting them and try and ruin their life or career.
10 out of 10, baby.
Yeah. And this will be out of the blue. The content creator will have no warning about it, no communication with Nintendo. They will abuse copyright law, and they will just all around be horrible about it and not listen to any of the community when they go after them. And nobody will
Melee.
care afterwards. So.
Melee Slippy. It's going to happen, guys. Nintendo is going to send a cease and desist to Slippy.
Yo, that'd be messed up.
That would be messed up, but it's Nintendo,
It's
man.
been like years. Why would they suddenly care?
It's going to
Why-
be something like attacking a Twitch streamer that does Mario 64 speed runs or something. Like they're going to fucking assassinate him or something. I don't know. It's going to be something arbitrary. So we'll see.
I mean,
10 out of 10.
I don't even know how to predict this one because I'm trying to think of the last time this happened. When
They did it with that guy that did music remakes this last year. He did remixes of like Animal Crossing music or Zelda music, and they like tried to take down his whole channel. He had a whole lawsuit. He won it. God bless him.
Oh, he won it. Oh my god, how much did he
won it.
get?
I don't know if he got anything. He got his channel back and his life
okay.
back. It's
Okay, I'll believe it. I'll believe. I don't know. I can't rate it, but I believe it.
I believe it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, next one. This one you can rate. Mainline Mario game will be announced. I think we're gonna see a brand new mainline Mario
10.
game announced.
8 out of 10.
I'm conflicted on this one.
Not a remake of another one, not a remaster, not a reimagining, not an HD upres. A mainline Mario game brand new will be announced.
Taylor, can you tell me why you're going 8 out of 10?
I just think it's due. It's due for an announcement.
It's so due.
Odyssey released running on 5.5 almost years ago. So I just think it's time.
Where does it fit though? Because if you were gonna release a new Mario game, wouldn't you want it to come out around when the movie comes out?
No, you want this to come out.
Not
in the
necessarily.
holidays.
You
This
could
is
do it
a
around the
holiday
holidays and then do a Mario movie cross game promotion type of deal where it's like something within the game is a reference. But it would be nice, right, if either you go to the movies and get a perk that you could use in the game.
Kevin, they don't listen, guys. They don't need any more promotion for this Mario movie. They're either making 500 million or $1 billion, right? They're making so much money off of this. Imagine they're just double dipping with that IP. Here's the movie, make a quick bill. Here's the game, holiday 2023. Every kid in the world is buying this game because they saw the movie and it's coming out at Christmas time. Holy crap, we're going to make another $1 billion. This game's coming out holidays.
So they're going to have Fire Emblem, Kirby.
What kids are playing Fire Emblem, Kevin?
Donkey. I'm naming the big IPs coming out this year. Potentially Donkey Kong, if our predictions are right. Pikmin.
Okay. Look at my next
and
one.
then a Pokemon. There's not enough
Pokemon
room for all
comes out
these
every
games.
year. A Pokemon comes out every year. That's a given.
Crazier things have happened. Look, okay, in the Switch's release year,
Does it have to come out this year?
We got Breath of the Wild.
No, it doesn't have to come out.
Got
I'm just saying,
Breath-
imagine.
Then
We got
yes.
Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Odyssey, all in less than like 10 months. All right, crazy things
Yeah.
have happened.
Then yes. If it doesn't have to come out this year, 10 out of 10
Yeah,
because
just announced.
it'll
Yeah,
release
No,
with
yeah,
the
it's just
next
an
hardware.
announcement. I
Yes.
think it would be a crazy move to release it at holiday this year. I think that would be the biggest moneymaker in the history of video games, but I don't think they're far enough on
You know what'd be
development
wild?
to do it
You
yet.
know what'd be wild? Hide the announcement as the post-credit scene for the Mario movie.
Oh, that would be crazy.
That'd be good.
Oh,
be good.
You just made me cry a little bit. Next one is also going to make me cry. Pikmin 4 is going to get delayed.
And you misspelled
100%.
Pikmin.
Whatever. Don't care. It's going to get delayed.
Man. I'm a pick man.
It's going to get delayed regardless of how you spell
Yeah,
that
this is my
name.
predictions too. Spoiler. So I think 10 out of 10. Sorry.
I don't
not
know
10
if
out of
it's into
10.
2024. I just think it is going to get
I
delayed.
think 7 out of 10 is going to be delayed. Didn't one of you guys counterpick Pikmin 4?
I'm pulling up fantasy
No,
right
we
now.
haven't.
Who has Pikmin 4?
I
Wait,
think it's Tom and
I think we might have done it.
You counterpicked Pikmin 4, Dally.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh.
And
It's
that's
in my best interest. So
it's on Amon and Tom's list.
Yep.
And they've picked up Forspoken, I see off the
That's a
topic here.
horrible move.
oh well, thanks for that
Kevin.
counter pick. I need to see that shit. I didn't even
Hit
open
the
a
counter
fantasy.
pick, Kevin. Do it, Kevin. We need it. It's gonna be a horrible game. Horrible.
I think it'll be like 67, 66
The
material.
demo was
Actually,
a
I'm not sure if it's worth counter
disaster.
picking.
None of
demo
us
was
have.
a disaster.
They're the only. They're adding games. Like I mean, nobody's added counter picks though. We still got some time for the counter.
We've
picks,
added
okay?
one game.
We did add one game. Yeah, that's
Great
right,
pickup.
Yeah,
for sure.
the whatever it's called, the Squire game is really
Lucky
good.
Squire.
Yeah.
So excited for that.
Pikmin 4 delay though. I mean, I sure it hurts them in fantasy. Let's go with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen. Do I think there's a chance because we haven't seen literally anything besides the logo, and did they say 2023 at the end of the trailer?
I don't
they
even
say
think they gave a year,
don't think
date,
so.
anything. It was just they just announced Pikmin 4.
All right, then I'll give it.
But
it's
it's widely speculated it's supposed to be this year, though.
I'll give it a 7.5. Let's go.
Okay. Next one. 2 DLCs will come out for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
You see,
I
Sword
think
and Shield.
Open world, it's gonna have DLCs.
Sword and Shield
A
had 2.
DLC.
Yeah, I think this is in 7.5. They might do. I could see them easily doing 1 mega DLC rather than 2.
Could be. That is a possibility.
I think the issue is they still have to fix the base game, so I
They're
don't
not-
know like when
Kev,
the DLCs come
they're
out.
working
You think
on
they'll
it.
fix the? You think they'll fix the base game? No, they won't.
They just released another update, I think.
I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. I think we get
Okay.
at least one. I think we get
At least one. Okay. All right. Next one. You guys probably have some insight on. Smash World Tour will be back. Okay. Either they work with Nintendo and finally get the go ahead, or they just go fuck yourself and they reorganize and do this like shadow style underground Smash World Tour.
6 out of 10 because I don't know if Gimmer and Apostle can financially recover in time to do this in
But
2023.
Think of all the creators of the Smash community. Ludwig
Unless
is big in
Ludwig
this.
pumps money into him, but he has his
That's
own
what I'm
series.
saying.
That's not Smash World Tour.
You have Moist Critical that has his own
Yeah.
esports team, Moist Esports.
Yeah.
He's big in the Smash scene. He could fund stuff. I mean, there's a lot of content creators, a lot of big hitters out there on the internet that really are on Smash World Tour's side. I could see everyone coming together to do an underground go fuck yourself to Nintendo World Tour, and it's going to be massive. It's going to be big.
I think they'll fund stuff, but I don't think it'll necessarily be SWT.
You don't think it'll be under that banner?
No, I think they'll fund their own initiative like Ludwig has.
I'm still a little muddled on why Ludwig can do it, but they can't. Is it strictly because it's a circuit type thing, like a league?
I don't know. Wait, did he get a go ahead from Nintendo?
No, but Ludwig put on his own like 20K. He gave away 20K. He had a invitational. So why is it why are some we just had let's make big moves or whatever, or we like Tweak just won. So like, why is that okay? Is it because it's a one-off event? Like, I'm a little confused on why certain events are okay versus, and I think the only thing is like, it's because it's a circuit. Like it's a league, like with points and like.
This is what I'm talking about with my prediction about how Nintendo will arbitrarily attack a content creator. Nintendo doesn't have rhyme or reason when they go after these people. I swear it's just personal vendettas. They don't care about this crap. It's just when somebody steps on their toes or rubs them the wrong way, they take it personally and they go after people, and they're like evil. They sit up in their boardroom cackling and just watching people's lives disintegrate.
I do want it to be known, Nintendo says they never told them to cancel the Smash World Tour.
Well, actually, a lot of the Smash World Tour stuff is to blame on a lot of the blame goes on Panda 2 in addition to Nintendo.
Al Capone never walked up to business owners and told them to pay protection money. Somebody, like, okay.
I'm giving you a 2 out of 10, Ethan. I don't think it's happening.
Crazy. All right.
I'm sad, but I don't think it's happening.
Okay. Let's see. Next up, details on the next Nintendo console will be leaked. Okay.
9.5.
This is good. It's going to be leaked before any official announcement. That's the clause for this thing.
Where there's
and it has to be a credible leak, not just some goofball on Twitter saying it. It has to be from credible sources, multiple credible sources.
Usually, what the Twitterverse deems as or what the gaming enthusiast sphere deems as credible are people like Jeff Grubb, Mike Minotti, Nate the Hate, Modern Vintage Gamer.
We will make that determination what's credible or not, and obviously, if there's an official announcement later on where the details match up, we can put 2 and 2 together and be like, okay, that was a credible leak and it happened. So obviously, at the end of the year, we'll know if this is true or not.
Does the snitch count as credible?
I guess everyone's telling me he's credible, so I guess so. I don't know nothing.
He's batting like 100.
Yeah, you mean 1,000?
Batting 1,000.
I don't listen.
Kevin,
I don't know.
Kevin, if he's batting
100%. I don't trust him. 100%. Is that not no?
No, 100. So when someone says someone's batting 100 in baseball, that means their hitting percentage.
1 out of every 10 at bats.
That means their hitting percentage, is 10%.
10%,
which is bad. The average in the MLB is about what we would call maybe a 260. Yeah, 250 batting average means you're hitting 25% of the baseballs. An excellent batting average is like 300 and is 30% and above, or what we call 300 batting average.
1,000 is everything.
1,000, you'd hit every ball that's thrown at you. No one comes close. Like the highest average in MLB history are only slightly above 400.
There's actually one guy who 40%. Had 1 at bat in his whole career, had a hit. He's the only guy in Major League Baseball that has 1,000.
Can't lose if you don't play. All right.
Exactly. He's batting 1,000, baby. Let's go.
All right. So they're batting 100. No, yeah. I think it could. I'll give you an 8. Everything leaks these days, right? Like,
yeah. Okay. This next one's wild. Not gonna happen, but I'm putting it on here because I want it. I need to wish it into existence, speak it out into the world. Nintendo will be at E3.
I could see it happening without
Nintendo
being that
needs
crazy.
to be at E3.
I could see it as like a 5 out of 10. I'm serious.
I'm less confident than you are in my own pick.
In a COVID less conscious world, I could see Nintendo at E3.
Nintendo does a direct during E3, but it's not part of E3, and this doesn't count. Watch.
Yeah, so you're saying they will have a presence at the E3 show.
At the E3 show. A showcase at the E3 show.
I give it a 5.
I'm not going to count this if they just have a booth.
Especially if they have new hardware, that's worth being there for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love the confidence, the initiative. 0 out of 10.
Thank you.
Wow.
Definitely not happening.
Yeah, I agree. But it's on my list. That's okay. Tears of the Kingdom will win the game of the year.
10 out of 10.
The only 2 games that I could see competing are Starfield, which we know is not going to win because it's an Xbox studio and there's a bias. Shoot me, call me fake.
No,
whatever.
Hellblade 2 could win it when it comes out. Anyway.
Hell yeah,
Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 could be, but it's
Final Fantasy 16 is in there.
Of a game that doesn't hold water to Breath of the Wild, in my opinion. So it's definitely not going to hold water to this. Tears of the Kingdom's going to win Game of the Year. Hands down. Has to. People are going to eat this game up.
I don't want it to.
Sorry. Will Tears of the Kingdom win 10 out of 10?
I do. That'd be great.
Thinking about Final Fantasy 16 and Spider-Man, I feel like an 8. I feel like 8.5. 8.5 is a really good shot.
I think it's a front runner, so I'm gonna go 9. Like even now, I think if I had to pick, I would say that. But like I kind of hope like there's a game that comes out and just takes.
I am
the
as
industry by
confident that
storm.
this game will win the game of the year award as I was that Elden Ring would win it
Dude,
back in the beginning of 2022.
Tears of the Kingdom's performance might punch it in the gut. When it
I don't
comes to
know.
giving it a game of the year.
I think when people judge a Nintendo game, they're not judging it based off of that. Like there's a different criteria for a game somebody's playing on the Switch than opposed to the PS5, right? So when people are grading Spider-Man 2, you have a higher expectation of what you're supposed to get, I guess, in terms of like fidelity, frames per second, performance, all that stuff. So I don't know. I feel like this is a shoe-in for game of the year.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Give you 9. Give you 9.
Okay. Next one, Super Mario Bros. Will be nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Academy Awards.
4.5.
You don't think it's going to be nominated?
For Best Animated Feature, no.
At the this is going to make the most money of any this is going to blow Disney out of the water.
It will make a lot of money, but I don't think it'll be highly regarded by the Academy.
I don't know. It has some big hitting actors and actresses that are very well regarded. Anya Taylor-Joy, very well regarded by the Academy Awards, I think. I don't know.
Doesn't mean
I don't
it'll be a good
follow
movie.
it, but she seems like to be in a lot of high class movies.
She's a good actor.
Chris
very good
Pratt,
actress. Yeah.
Chris Pratt is in a lot of big budget films now. I mean, you got some heavy hitters in this cast. Jack Black, come on.
Hey, if you want to see some of Jack Black's best acting, watch him in the movie Bernie.
Watch him in The Holiday. Such a great movie. Makes me cry every time. Kevin.
I don't know enough about the Academy Awards to
This is the best animated films of the year. It's basically Game of the Year award for movies.
Yeah,
and this is for animated movies.
But like, do they choose like because like the movies I go see aren't getting nominated for Academy Awards, right? So like, are they choosing like the artsy fartsy movies, or are they choosing movies people actually care about?
Hold on. How about we do this? Academy Awards 2022 nominations. Best actor, the guy who played Spider-Man won Best Actor, whatever his name is. Guy from Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh, Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield won.
Oh, I thought you meant to say Andrew Garfield won for Spider-Man, and I'm like, what?
That'd be awesome.
Well, hold on. Maybe he did. I don't know. I gotta look.
He didn't.
I can't find
he definitely did not.
Article. Why not?
Probably when did
Tick Tick Boom? I think he won for
maybe. Yeah.
Let's see. Best Picture was it was an artsy fartsy movie that won Best Picture.
Coda,
you might be right here.
Was it Coda?
Yeah, it was Coda.
Yeah, it's about deaf family, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, these movies suck that they all are given a horrible movies. Actually,
it just has to be nominated though, right? Doesn't have
Best
to win.
animated feature of last year was Encanto, which I really liked that. They also nominated Flea, which looks like an artsy fartsy. Luca, which is another Disney one that I enjoyed. The Mitchells versus the Machines. Not sure what that is. Looks like a kid's one. And Raya and the Last Dragon. Liked that one too.
Nomination, yes. Win, no.
There you go. That's my prediction, is that it's nominated.
Great. So we got Taylor rounding out the prediction bingo here.
Here we go. Let's see.
Ethan, you went a little bold, but it's okay.
I know. Some of them were pretty out there. I don't even believe in most of mine. I'm not going to lie, but you know what?
Anyway,
I want it to be a good year.
I got it. I showed it.
Can you guys see this?
Yes. I showed it. All good.
All right.
Everything's okay.
All right. So starting from the top left, Metroid Prime remake releases.
Let's go. Same prediction as mine. I got to back it.
Yeah. What did I give you, Kevin? I give you the same thing. I forget what I gave Kevin.
I don't know. It was like 66 predictions.
6.5 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Let's go.
All right.
It's the year it's going down.
I really hope it does. I'm dying for it. All right. Pokemon Black and White remakes announced.
Ooh.
0 out of 10.
Wow. Really? You don't think Gen 5's coming up?
Not this year.
I said announced, not released. Announced.
I think they got other stuff to announce first.
Yeah, DLC and maybe Let's Go.
Where is Black and White in relation to Diamond and Pearl?
It's the
right
next.
after.
It's
So
right
Platinum was like the third Pokemon game of Diamond and Pearl. They were the trio. Like, there's Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. There's Diamond, Pearl, Platinum,
Right.
and then the next mainline pair of Pokemon games were Black and White.
Black and White.
Or wait, no, it was Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which were remakes. But the next
Yeah.
new Pokemon games proper,
Black
or I
and
guess,
White.
were Black and White.
I don't know, because they just released the remasters of Diamond and Pearl last year. Am I crazy to think that, or was that 2021?
November 2021.
That was
Okay,
last
so it's
year.
2021.
Well, 2 years ago now. I mean,
Year and a half.
You know what I mean.
2021, they release three, whatever you want. If Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, and Arceus last year. Yeah, because I don't think they're coming out with another mainline Pokemon game this year, like Violet or Scarlet.
Coming
I
out.
don't
Let's
think they're.
go.
No, they're not.
That's not mainline. Yeah.
I think this is more likely than the Let's Go. So I'm gonna agree. I'm
way.
gonna say Taylor's is more likely than Let's Go. And it's just your prediction's just announced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Announced.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
All right. Thanks.
8.3 out of 10.
All right. Kev?
I said 0.
Oh, 0. All right. Fine.
Crazy.
Splatoon 3 DLC comes day 1 to NSO expansion pack.
I could totally see them doing that.
And they're getting the game is getting campaign DLC for sure. So that's a lock.
I think there's a good chance.
Doing that. They already do Splatoon stuff on NSO, don't they?
Yeah,
they brought
released
over
Splatoon
Octo
2.
expansion. Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Wow, okay,
7 out of 10. I think there's a good shot. I think there's a good shot of it. I think it's been a while since we've had an NSO announcement, and I think they'd want to drive people to that service again.
Yeah, it's their biggest multiplayer game on the platform too, Splatoon.
Crazy. It doesn't even work.
Yeah, but it is their big. So I think that's a shoe in there.
All right. Thanks. Tears of the Kingdom over 90 on Open Critic. I feel like this one's pretty safe.
Yeah,
9 out of 10, baby.
Just like I gave Kevin 9 out of 10.
All right, thanks. Pikmin 4 is delayed. Well, we
10 out of 10.
This.
we have some of us are overlapping with these predictions, huh? I guess we're all in the same mind.
I mean,
frame
you
for
can only
Nintendo
have
this
too
year.
many. You can only have
That's true.
so many predictions about Nintendo.
Right, that's true.
I'm just saying, there could be some ties depending on
you're right.
how this bingo board.
I feel like there's
plays
enough
out.
differentiation where it'll be close though.
Mm-hmm.
We already talked about Pikmin 4 delayed, so
Yes.
Yep.
Advance Wars Remake does not release.
9 out of 10. I've heard a lot of people talking about that, how that's not going to happen. A lot of credible actual journalists saying they don't think it's coming out, not leakers.
I'm gonna go 9 out of 10 too. I think I think this maybe never sees the light of day, or at least not until
never. I don't know.
Not until the Ukraine-Russia conflict is over.
I mean, Stalker 2 is still coming out.
But aren't they developing in like Poland now or something? Or
I mean, I don't know what is this team doing? Are they still in Ukraine? I think the Stalker team went back to Kyiv, right?
Advance Wars, the Advance Wars team isn't in Ukraine. I think they're actually in California. But the premise of the game is very much like like the Soviet Union as a war. So like it didn't.
I thought everyone's been talking about it like they're a Ukrainian studio.
No, it's just the context. The content of the game is a little too topical and
stopped.
In Nintendo's eyes.
I made this.
They were releasing Call of Duties when we were in Iraq and Afghanistan for 20 years.
Okay,
I said they should have never delayed it.
That's what I said too. In the PSVG community, I said they should have released it anyway, and I got a little berated for it. And I'm like, come on, guys! I feel like they'd be giving Russia more, giving Russia more credit if they delayed it.
And look at this gameplay. It's like
great.
Pixel. It looks great, but what? Like, this is not a game. You think really highly of yourself, this dev team, if that's really why they're delaying it. They really think highly of themselves.
So it might not be the devs team. It might not be the devs team's decision. It might be Nintendo's decision.
Yeah, I think it's Nintendo's decision. But like, it's because
what does Nintendo care about optics?
The main enemy in this game is literally based on Russia. Like, it's very clearly meant.
I've been killing
Russia.
Russians in video games since I was a toddler.
Aware, bro. I'm well aware. I made this argument.
Childhood. was killing Russians.
I made this whole argument when it got delayed.
Right, yeah. Call of Duty, you know.
Can someone explain to me why this gets delayed? But Call of Duty, like we can go kill Middle
Spetsnaz.
Eastern people in Call of Duty game. Like it doesn't make any sense. You know what else is a good example? 6 Days in Fallujah. Are you guys familiar with this game?
Yes.
No.
That got like canceled, didn't it?
It got canceled years ago, and then they're bringing it back, it's supposed to be coming out this year. But essentially, Taylor, 6 Days in Fallujah, when it was announced, I want to say it was like 2010 or something, and it was supposed to be covering the Iraq-Afghanistan war, the conflict that happened in Fallujah, and it received massive backlash, being like, "It's too soon. Like it's still an ongoing conflict."
Which, by the way, like none of that backlash came from veterans.
No,
like that was crazy. That it's people getting offended for us about these games.
It ultimately got canceled. Now people tried to bring it back. I feel like it's been 2 years since they announced they were bringing it back because they're like, okay, it's been a long time, and like they outlined specifically how they were going to tastefully do it and be like, we had like real world like veterans who were in the conflict like work with us. This is meant to like highlight their stories, because it's like a horrible conflict, like some war crimes were committed or something. Like we used some like white phosphorus or
in Fallujah.
Yeah, it was crazy. So like that is another game where people are trying to cancel it because for some reason we're choosing what to be offended about when.
Yeah, even though Call of Duty just came out this year and you're killing Russians and people in the Middle East, like they're video games. We've been killing people in video games since the beginning of video games.
Yeah.
But I see that could happen though, because we're in such a screwed up world right now.
Yeah. All right. Now these next two are going to turn some stretches here. Arms 2, guys. Arms gets a sequel announced.
No idea what that is. You're gonna have to fill me in on this.
It's a Switch fighting game with extendable arms. I think it was a launch year title for the Switch. It's like a fighting game where your arms extend like almost like springs uncoiling.
Min from the DLC character, for Smash.
Arms video game.
It sold 1 million copies, I believe.
Whoa! Yeah.
This looks wacky.
Great music. Great music.
This looks nuts.
Yeah.
I give it a 2 out of 10.
All right.
I'm gonna follow Kevin on this and just say 2 out of 10. I can't.
I will say though, from what I've seen, they have a better online system than Smash Brothers.
I never played Arms, but that's what my inclination is to believe too.
All
right. Arms. Now this next one, a little really depressing here. New Star Fox game announced, huh? How about it, guys?
0.
Come on.
In my heart, it's a 10, Taylor.
All right. Thanks. Star Fox 64 enjoyer, someone please.
Yes, of course.
Is Star Fox 64 on NSO?
Yes, I think so. I believe so.
I don't know. I played the 3DS remake. It was great there.
I need to go check it out.
Star Fox 64 is goated. I even like some of the GameCube Star Fox games. So
All right.
I'm a big Star Fox fan. I would love a Star Fox game. Nintendo, I think is being like, you can go the way of F-Zero, and by that I mean 0 out of 10.
As a Captain Falcon,
Zero,
it hurts.
It does hurt. I'll happily be wrong. I will happily see you check that off.
All right, yeah. The closest we've gotten is Starlink Battle for Atlas Fox McCloud Edition, which was basically a Switch exclusive accessory for a third-party game. But
what's the big idea, Fox?
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Right. Next, we're all in agreement, I think, on this. New Switch successor. So basically, the Switch 2, the Switch Pro, whatever you want to call it, is announced by December 31st, by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Super Switch or GTFO?
Super Switch. Oh, right. Yeah. Right.
Super Switch.
Yeah. Wait, that's not going to be a good abbreviation. The SS.
Oh, you can't do the SS, Kevin. You can't do that. Oh, no.
You gotta ruin it for me.
Whoops.
Super.
That could be good.
No. It could be SNS.
All right.
Super Nintendo Switch.
All right, I can get behind that.
All right, I can get behind that. Yeah.
Marketing.
All right, guys. I think this might be the biggest stretch of my entire board. Fire Emblem gets an anime. All right.
That would be awesome because nothing about everything I hear about this game is that the story is great. I would just never play through it. I'm not playing 100 hours of this.
It's not 100 hours.
100 million hours, 400 hours. I'm not doing it. But anime, I'm here. I'll watch 100 hours of anime.
How long is
Sounds
Three
good.
Houses, Kev? Like 50?
Depends. It depends.
If I do the Golden Deer route,
Golden Deer route is,
If I want to be a completionist,
well, you can't complete
no,
everything
I'm not
in
gonna
one
be a completionist.
playthrough.
I'll do
so.
maybe some
That's what I'm
side stuff,
saying.
but most of the time I'll be gunning it.
If you wanted to do every single thing, Ethan, you're going to
Kevin,
spend thousands of hours.
I played Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 through 12 plus times.
Yeah, you'll have to play this more than 12 plus times.
That's crazy.
Because for three houses, every single character has their own ending screen, has their own S ranking, and you can only choose one of those per run.
I just want Manuela to
It's
kill
so
me. That's
insane.
it. That's it. There's one doing Three Houses.
I can't get through a podcast without it.
Like, I put 600 hours into the game, and I saw like 5 people's end screens. Like,
How do you track hours on the Switch? Is that something
it tells
that
you. It
does?
tells you if you go to your profile.
Is
I need to
Claude
find that.
bisexual?
No.
Come on.
All right,
Come
Mike.
on.
You are. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. He
seems
might
like he
be.
is.
He might. I know Edelgard. Sorry, her name's Edelgard. I know she is bisexual. She will.
Oh.
You can romance her whether you're female or male Byleth. Dimitri is just female Byleth.
Dimitri can get the fuck
Dimitri
out of
sucks, bro.
I hate him.
Blue Lions trash.
I played like 10 hours of the game, and it was pretty easy to spot Blue Lions suck.
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Actually, there are a few good people in Blue Lions. Golden Deer House kind of sucks too.
Oh, I just picked Golden Deer because Claude is attractive, platonically, you know.
For audio listeners, if you hear that, whew, that's everything going over my head right now. No idea what
Ethan,
anyone's talking
you
about.
liked Midnight Suns. You can
And
play
I
this game.
love One Piece Odyssey. Just talked to Taylor about it today on No Limits. Go check out episode of No Limits, everyone. All you Patreon guys should have access to it right now.
Well,
just
early
talked about
access
it.
people, but
Early access people, yeah.
You would like Three Houses. I'm just saying, and you can do your first.
I
house.
probably would like it. It's just I really need to find like a lull period to play it.
You
know what I'm
can
saying?
do a run of your first house in probably 40 to 50 hours, and then from there it gets quicker. Like once you, because then you do New Game Plus, it'll probably cut off 10 plus hours every single
Spend
time.
a month playing the game, you'll be okay.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Crazy.
July 2019. Great time.
10 hours into One Piece Odyssey, don't feel like I scratched the surface of it.
I just finished
Chapter
2.
2's never going to end, Kevin. I'm fully convinced you're lying
I just
to me.
finished it. I just finished it.
I'm fully convinced you're just telling yourself you finished Chapter 2 so you don't have to deal with the mental strain
I
of being
popped
in
the
Chapter 2
achievement.
anymore.
I popped
That's
the achievement.
crazy.
It happened. It
Never
was
ended.
but
How many chapters did this? I hope every
There's
world
8.
is this big.
There's 8 chapters.
It's,
There's 8 chapters, and the side tangent, then we'll get back to your thing. But from what I'm gathering, it's Island Guardian, then Memory, Island Guardian, Memory, Island. Like it's gonna follow that cadence, I think.
wow.
So,
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Anyway, Taylor, 0 out of 10. Fire Emblem's not getting an anime.
Right.
They would have done it with 3 houses if they were gonna do it.
I'll give you a 3 out of 10 because I think there's more of a chance.
Thanks, buddy.
0.
Should we just skip Donkey Kong gets a new game announced at this point? We've been in over it
We all
twice.
know.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right.
Love the prediction.
The Nintendo Switch regular model stays $300 retail.
10 out of 10.
300 US dollars. Let me specify.
They will not change that price. If anything, they'll raise the son of a bitch.
Oh no, they drop the Switch base model non-OLED. There's a chance they drop it, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they won't drop it until the next console is out for like a year.
8 out of 10. I'm with you. I don't think they raise it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I'm very confident in that.
I was more coming out or drop it. Just state, yeah. All right. Octopath Traveler 2 is mid, like clarifying less than a 77 on Open Critic.
2 out of 10.
Wow, really?
I feel like people eat that game up. People eat those.
I feel like the first game, after the first game in Triangle Strategy, there's going to be some major fatigue. There's not. Octopath Traveler was kind of carried by the novelty of the art style and its nostalgia.
These
Whereas
type of people that play these games are gluttons for that punishment for
a
this
lot
type
of people didn't like the narrative in Octopath Traveler 1, so I'm like, I don't know.
Because it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm all you Octopath people. I'm gonna call you out right now. I played the game for lots of hours, dropped it. It's not nearly as good as everyone thinks it is. It's beautiful, but all the characters don't really interact with each other. The stories don't really connect. Like, it's very disjointed. It's not a very good JRPG in the grand scale. Like, if you're looking at everything, battle system phenomenal battle system, but that can only carry me so far. It's
So
really not that good. Triangle strategy, on the other hand, phenomenal. 10 out of 10 game. Absolutely perfect.
Octopath Traveler has an 84 in Open Critic. You're telling me it's dropping 7
No,
points?
I think Taylor's. It might drop, but I don't think it's dropping 7 points.
Because it's
So
going to
I'm
have the
give it a
same art style, the
3.
same gameplay. It's just going to be a different story. I don't think it has as bad of a story to make it drop 7 points from the original. So yeah,
3
I'm
out of
gonna
10,
say
but
2 out of 10.
3 out of 10. But I hope we don't. Do we have that in fantasy?
We do
think so.
not have Octopath Traveler 2.
Someone has it, and
Bring
it's
it
on
on
my
then.
You would have
team.
never have let me draft that.
Bring it
I
on.
think
It
then.
wasn't on my radar.
Tom and Amon have it.
All right, bring it on. 77 sounds great then.
Nope. We're not counter picking that either. That's gonna be that's a bad
no,
counter
we're not
pick.
gonna. Yeah.
All right. Tears of the Kingdom gets a special edition Switch OLED.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. That's going to be the OLED. Yeah, that's going to be the one OLED I was talking about earlier. 100%.
Right. And then these last two, I think we've been over. Mario movie clears 350 mil at the box office. You guys' predictions
Easy.
were both higher than
That's
this,
like
so.
a 12 out of 10.
12
Yeah.
out of 10.
Easy.
New Super
that's going to
Sluggers
be
announced.
opening week.
6.5 out of 10, Taylor.
All right,
5.5.
thanks.
5
It's
out
a
of 10.
dream.
That's
Or I
what
should say, sorry, I guess I meant Mario baseball game, not specifically Super Sluggers, but yeah.
We know what you mean. We know what you mean.
Yeah. We'll allow it.
We've come full circle. That was my first prediction, and that was your last prediction.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, look, yeah. See, this is a good example of the continuity of life, and it's a real good metaphor for how we should conduct. I'm just kidding. Who gives a fuck?
Recycle, folks. Let's do it.
Recycling is good. Okay.
Recycling is actually a scheme for corporations to put the onus on you when they're the ones who are destroying the earth at a pace far
they put
faster
the
than
guilt
you are.
on you, even though
And
they're
put the
the
guilt
ones
on you as
making
the consumer.
plastic bottles.
I do what all good Americans should do. I burn my trash in the lawn.
Amen, brother. Oh yeah. Burn it for warmth for the family.
Make sure you
know what I'm
burn
saying?
rubber and plastic and breathe it in,
Exclusively burning plastic.
Exfoliate the skin.
fact,
That's what I say.
Just
Exfoliate.
put your ripped up tires, just put it in, just coat it in gasoline and light it on fire, and just put it right next to your front door.
Yeah.
Y'all want
Have
to know
your
why
kids jump over it.
you want to know why the gas prices are so high? It's because I keep buying all the gas to burn my stuff
all
with.
my trash.
What are we even doing here anymore?
Who knows?
All
We're
right,
on
guys,
Patreon, it's
let
okay.
us know your predictions down in the comments, because you can comment on Patreon, or if you're watching the YouTube version, you can drop it on the unlisted YouTube video, and we'll read it, respond.
Yeah.
We want to see your comments. Let you know if we made any crazy ones you want to address. We would love to just hear from you guys. In Discord, comments, wherever you want to get in touch with us. But until next month, Ethan, where can people find you?
The Discord. Everyone knows where they can find me.
You can find it, Taylor. Discord.
Discord, yeah.
You shouldn't even ask us anymore. We're at
know,
Discord.
I know. You can find me at the Muffin Mon on Twitter, 17I07A. Follow us at Save Game Media, like most of you probably already do. But thank you anyway. We'll see you next month. Goodbye.
Peace.